We're going in. Hello.
Hello.
Back at it again.
Hello.
Session 4 of Campaign 2.
Hydrate from Senpai, yes sir.
Alrighty.
That's all I'm doing
Hydrate
tonight.
now.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers to everybody, including Senpai.
Mm.
Good.
Tastes like dog.
Hard
Hydrated
water.
too hard.
Hit your face.
Hit your tooth.
Yep. Drinking
Yes.
problems.
Dang it. That's
Alrighty.
It's gonna be 2 hit points.
Airplane. Nice.
I don't have 2 to lose, for.
I know.
Alrighty, so recap. Who wants to do it?
I did it.
I did it last
recently.
Do you want to put up our
The new
our tags? Our
Ooh.
what's the term for that? I don't know what it is.
Title cards?
Nameplate?
Nameplates?
Chirons.
Sure. Who's gonna do it?
Is it really
Recap.
hard?
Recap.
I can do it.
It's one
Do
of the
it.
boys' turns. Yeah, for shows.
So where did we leave off?
Already BVG.
Yeah.
Session 4. Boys vs. girls.
I was like, what is BVG?
Same. I was like, what are we talking
That's
about?
a new term.
Remind me how we ended last one. We were
We ended-
No,
slept,
you reminded
We
us.
have not.
right?
We were.
No, the very end of last session.
No, the very beginning of last session.
Oh, we were at camp.
We had just slept.
Yes,
Yeah.
you woke up. Yeah, waking up to. Yeah, you were sleeping in.
Yeah, because we had slept through the night. There was lots of crazy animal noises, which was not fun.
Yeah, jungle
Um,
sounds.
Jungle sounds.
Baz and Sir Gyrus woke up pretty early. You were meditating. Gyrus was out there checking out, harvesting the.
What is that?
I was
motion?
like, I was imagining you with the kids. I'm like, what are you doing?
Harvesting
No,
the children.
I'm
Harvesting
harvesting
the
seafood.
children.
This is how you
What
harvest
does
seafood.
this mean?
It's harvesting seafood. Haven't
Oh.
you ever harvested
Like
seafood?
crabs and
No, but I
sharks.
don't like
Okay.
that.
Lots of crazy
all
stuff
kinds
was
of
out there.
all kinds of stuff. The kids were crawling all over Baz.
Yes,
She
they
was
were.
zen.
I peed right next to a shark and didn't realize there was a shark, so I yelled. Then we decided, okay, we need to, get off this island. So we needed to search for more survivors and collect gear from the beaches. So we kind of left the group, went up north, checked. We got some wood planks. I think we got some crabs and whatnot. Oh, fruit.
Some barrels.
Was it coconuts?
Found a couple coconuts.
Yeah, some barrels. Came back, and is that when you had the conversation with?
Yeah.
Yes.
Around then.
With Lord
Guy.
Harold.
We don't know what happened.
Oh, I
Unless
forgot
you
to watch
watched the
that
VOD.
The new
episode.
post.
He didn't.
Wait.
He didn't post until last night, so it's not even up on YouTube yet.
So
Oh,
They
okay.
had a
I was very
private
mad at myself.
conversation.
I was like, I should watch that.
I know.
that we don't know about,
You posted it?
and then we went south. So going south, I'm trying to remember what we found. We searched a couple dead
The
bodies.
captain's body.
And some strange faces came from the water.
To which Sir Gyrus was like, "I'm gonna go check that out," and just walked into the ocean.
I know. Thank God though, because
Yeah.
Which was good.
It's fun as that.
Yeah.
well, not of death.
He went down and met some
Not for
mer
us.
people.
Not for us, but
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
spoke with the mer people. because
Saw
you
some
saw
Sahwagin.
and they had
Very Dune.
his master's sword, or is it your sword? It's a sword.
The Master Sword.
The Master
The
Sword.
Master Sword. From
That we know you were
what am I
looking
doing?
for. So, talking to the mer people, agreed that they would maybe help us out if we get the jump on these guys, and we came in blasted.
You did.
So we fought Sawagin, and the other little fish guys showed up.
Kuotoa also
Kuotoa.
decided to join the fray.
Toa.
There was a shark.
When there's a shipwreck,
The
when
way
there's a
I-
shipwreck and there's like
Toa,
slightly
Toa,
intelligent
huh.
creatures, you can imagine that they're like resources.
They were trying to get resources, and then we beat them all.
Literally all of them, yes.
Yes, except for one.
So one got
One
away.
Kuotoa escaped with one hit point.
Oh.
What is the whole bit?
And yeah, did we search the ship? I think we just kind of ended.
You did. You found a lockbox that you tried to open and broke
Oh,
some
broke.
thieves'
Oh, yeah.
tools.
So my thieves' tools and broketed.
Mm-hmm.
The broken.
You can do one more shot at it if you'd like.
They're supposed to come out.
Just roll now
They're supposed to.
if you want.
With advantage.
Which is nice.
Why?
Move it over here.
That's a gentleman's
6.
Only a
5?
gentleman's if it's a 6.
Oof.
Only a
I was gonna
gentleman's.
say
Anything lower than that, I figure like you would break your other ones. But no, still no good.
Dang.
So yeah,
It's
does
today's
not
day.
work.
the 22nd,
Thank you very much.
And then that was it.
and that's it. That's where
Yeah.
you left off. So you're back at the beach.
So yeah, back at the
We'll
beach.
call it midday.
Okay.
Um, now would be a good time to do a short rest if you so chose.
Do we get any hit points back for that?
If you
If
use
you-
hit dice,
I don't want to do that.
I'd like
no,
to
you
do
would
that.
get them back.
You get
That's
that
what they're for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that.
I'm
Oh,
going
yeah,
to do it as well. I will do it.
2d8.
It's their only purpose.
Which
I
one
will
is
do
it?
it.
How do you
So,
know
yeah,
it's a 2d8?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
So you
because
can
my
you
hit dice is a d8, and I'm level 2.
Oh, I see. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have that written down.
you don't have to use all of them. You can use any number of them. You can use 1d8 or 2d8.
Is this an 8?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, great.
Pointy.
And you
6.
add your Constitution modifier to the first roll.
Nice.
So nice.
So I roll.
Or
9.
no. How much is your Constitution?
How many sorcery points come back?
Plus 2.
2.
We've sorcery.
Oh, wait.
So 8?
I'll look it up, but I think it's
That's
a
more
long
hit
rest.
points
So I just got 4 hit points.
It's really
More
only
than you needed.
warlocks
Yeah.
that get things back at short rest.
So that I can't go above,
But,
You
right?
can't go above your max now.
Are you checking?
Yeah. I'm trying to see if it's an
Who
action.
can get there first?
Where did they get soggy?
Long
They
rest.
weren't soggy.
Oh, the,
no
uh,
bottoms were soggy.
The macarons.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna sit there and do nothing first.
Literate
Oh my God,
Dragon
they were so
made
freaking good.
macarons. Let's put that
Yeah.
in the
The
view.
macaroon.
Ooh.
There's
I
only
couldn't-
one left. You have to fight for
I
it. Or you can roll for it.
Focus. I'll
Listen,
do that.
I'll
She
roll
loves
for
gambling.
Rolling.
Rollies! Who's
Rollies.
rolling off for it?
Rollies for the last macaron.
Yeah, but-
Kyle, you in?
I want like a bite if you get it.
Yeah, you will share it with
Are you
Okay.
rolling a 20?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Rollsies.
Ooh,
That's good.
That's 15.
3.
Girls versus boys! Bees VGs.
Wait, I want a bite though. Can I have a bite?
Yeah, no, let's just put it in half.
No, I don't want the whole thing.
No, I want half of it.
Okay.
This is so great. Wait. Can
If
you
I
grab
wanted,
half?
there wouldn't be arguing.
I'll
You guys
grab half.
gonna...
And we
we'll
can do,
break
like,
it
wishbone
a
it.
wishbone.
Oh, I thought you guys
Welcome
were
to
gonna...
Charisma Conference.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna do
the
Lady
tramp.
the Tramp.
Yeah.
Lady the Trampet.
That'd
We
get us,
thought we-
that would
That
get
would
us
have
some
got very
viewers.
personal very quickly.
That would get us some
That'll
viewers.
get some views.
We get tagged by Twitch.
The macaroon episode.
Literate Dragon, look how flaky they
Oh,
are.
they're so good. The lemon is fabulous.
Oh my god,
Wow.
sharp.
We've got a good
And I
bite
love 'em
outside.
All right.
It's hard to do.
Back to the game.
But
All right, are
Like
you
I
going to
said,
take a
can't
short
focus
rest?
while
Sounds like
eating
you
my-
did.
Yes, we
Yep,
took a
we
short
just
rest.
did.
I already
Alright.
rolled my hit dice.
wait, does
I
that
already
mean I
wrote
get
mine
all
too.
my key points back, right? For sure.
You'd have to check your player's handbook to see that, but I'm pretty sure,
it's a short rest.
pretty sure you do.
You get
Double
your
check.
spell slots back?
No, unless you're warlock, in which case you do.
Which you are. So, you do.
Yeah. So yeah,
Macaroons and warlocks.
yeah, you're
Great.
gonna want short rests as much as you can.
Awesome.
Yeah, not me though. So don't do anything stupid.
You have to have a long rest.
I am
Also,
I don't know the meaning of the word.
spent.
she also gets
Oh,
limited
I expend
to 3
all
spell
of my
slots
key
total.
back to myself.
Yeah.
All right, what's the plan now? Return or
No. Weren't we gonna go to the? Oh. Never mind.
So we've found enough resources to make the raft, right?
You got a couple barrels. You can get some more wood.
So we have retrieved enough resources to build the raft. I've got the sword. We have looked for survivors and haven't found any, so it would seem that we have done our due diligence on all of this. Also, whatever that is over there, Endymion needs to pick up his weapon.
Oh, yeah, that was my weapon on the water. My dagger. Take it.
So we got it. Anyway, I think we can head back.
And the giant clam goes whop, but misses you guys. Those are still out there though.
Ooh, maybe the clam wants to come along.
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe we could be friends with the clam.
Do you want to ask him?
And we have the stick trick too. We can be tapping in front of us.
Yep.
Oh, just with our swords.
Yeah, he grabbed a palm frond last time, right?
Oh yeah, I think it was that.
And just kind of did that so that
Sweep rushing.
the clam would smack it.
What if we grab some crabs and just kind of toss them in front of us as we go?
Perfect.
You can do whatever you want. This is,
This
I,
is
thi-
open
I think we
world.
need to
Your
take this
imagination.
whole session to figure out exactly how we get back to the thing. Okay.
Okay, so we're slowly making.
So
our
we're
way
back to the. We go back to the group.
Okay.
Huh?
At this point, the resources have been gathered into a pile. The kids are looking bored and tired, and they're asking, like, where's mommy?
Oh god.
Sorry.
I don't like that.
Literary Dragon does not love that. She hasn't said that yet, but I know
I
in
imagine
my
she's
heart.
not happy about that. I was going to do it in the sad kid's voice, but I felt like that was too much.
Thanks. Thank you for sparing us that.
Mom's dead.
Jesus!
You want to see a dead body? Come on, kids.
Oh my gosh! I wish that was your character's voice.
It's canon now.
That's the next character.
That'll be my next character.
Oh my god.
Randy's at. It's going very quickly over to Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, for sure.
Brother. You can call me Grug McGrug.
Imagine
Oh no!
your
Be
poor,
prepared to be healed.
your poor throat the next day.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be so hard. 2 hours of that voice.
The green always rises to the top.
All right,
Anyway, I'm gonna.
you're back at camp.
I'm gonna beckon the kids over.
We'll call it like early afternoon.
Should we head out? Oh no, you.
We're back at camp, so we need to build a raft, and I have very important jobs for the children.
Oh, do you?
So yes, Ellie needs to take this pile of planks and organize them by size from smallest to biggest. Torsten is going to take the ropes and make sure that they're all tied, and Tessa is going to join whatever adults are doing the actual building of the raft, so that they will be occupied.
Do we really think this is a good idea?
So, what other choice do we have?
Stupid beach.
You have better ideas?
There are children around. Watch your language, please.
And speak up for the mic.
Shut
Stage whisper.
Hell yeah. Anybody got a better idea?
I don't.
Yeah, I didn't think
I just
so.
don't trust that this is gonna work.
Well,
My other idea is
Yeah.
burn this whole beach. Burn
And
every tree. Let's get a crazy smoke signal.
That's a great idea, but how are we gonna do that?
I mean, fireball over here.
How about we just build the raft and see how it goes? Instead of making everything so complicated all the time.
And someone just goes and sits in the sand and just doesn't say anything to anyone.
You do that? Oh,
great.
good. She's a delight today.
The lady
Forgot my
Simone
voice.
seems upset.
She's always
My
upset.
voice.
You forgot it. She's always upset.
The children are moody.
You're moody.
No, the children are doing great. They each have tasks that are independent, makes them feel important.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, so we build the raft. Do we need to make rolls? Like, how do you? Gyrus is going to help build the raft. I don't know if what's her name.
I think
So-
she was gonna teach me how to do
To do
knots.
knots, right?
Reuven's gonna help
Reuven.
teach the group how to make knots. Tell you what knots to use where. That was successful. You did that during lunch that day. I guess it would be more like, we'll call it late afternoon now. You start to get a plan for what you're gonna create. Does anyone have an idea of the layout? You have 5 barrels and a bunch of planks of wood. Any ideas?
I thought we were gonna do like a Titanic situation and push it.
Well, yeah, but we need to
Push it real.
we need to lash them together. So we're gonna basically create pontoons. So we're gonna pull 2 on each side, and then if we have the 5th barrel, I suppose that would go kind of center. And if we sort of put it on the front, then it's angled up. We can have people holding on, and then we can push from the back, and it'll go that way. I mean, I'll be pushing. I'll be kicking. Anyone else who's a capable swimmer,
Take turns. Yeah.
we can take turns, certainly.
Do
Okay.
we-
Go ahead.
No.
All right.
Do we know if it'll hold our weight?
Not until you create it and test it. So you spend the next few hours, putting things together. If I'm not mistaken, somebody the day before was pulling all the nails out,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
so that you had nails, and then you could use your hand. You have a hammer. to really put this thing together in a pretty sturdy way. At least connected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got
You
climbing.
should check your equipment too.
You should have an equipment pack, like explorer's pack or dungeoneer's pack.
Depending on what you actually took.
So you're able to nail down the planks to the barrels, so those should be good. You end up, lashing the planks together as best as you can. Reuven says that she's worried that without a sail you're not going to go anywhere. The tide's going to take you where it wants to take you, and it might just take you back to the island. And asks if anyone has any ideas.
Well, do we have a something that could serve as a mast and a jib?
I will
those
say
words
that
mean.
back at the shipwreck,
We could probably.
you could potentially cut off one of the masts and a big
Something, like a big
chunk
chunk of wood,
of what's that made out of?
What, sailcloth?
Yeah,
Sailcloth?
can-
I don't
or
know.
maybe
if they call it.
canvas, maybe good canvas style. Okay, anyway,
we
giant
also-
patch of canvas you could cut.
Yeah. We also found barrels of textiles, so we can put
You
a
can do
bunch
that
of
too.
dresses up there. Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
that's
So
more
we're able
fun.
to
I
do
like
that.
that.
okay.
So
We
what
could-
are you gonna
yeah,
do?
much more
Because
priority.
one is gonna take a lot more time because you're gonna have to go back, go into water, cut it out, and bring it back.
Do we think we have enough time to get it? Because our plan was to go in the morning. So,
I think we should wait overnight.
well, we're gonna wait over, certainly. But could we get? Do we have enough time to go back to the shipwreck,
Oh yeah. why
gather the materials, bring it back, and build the raft by
Sundown.
sundown?
Reuven says, looking at appraising the work that's been done so far, she says, "There's no way we're gonna have a raft ready by tomorrow morning. There's gonna be some work done tomorrow too. So
Well, in that case, we should probably do that which is most likely to succeed, and sail built for a real ship would certainly suffice better.
the more that Gyrus speaks, Lord Harold's face gets more and more wrinkled and stretched.
Just ages. I'm
Ages in front of your eyes.
Stealing the life out of him. Just kidding. That's not Gyrus.
If we're gonna go get the sail, we should do it now before more of those sea things come
Well,
back.
certainly, yes. We'll certainly need to
I
go
agree.
right away.
Okay.
You were all surprisingly good at holding your breath, so I think we should be fine.
All right. Then you make it back to the shipwreck without any problems. You notice a merfolk person, grabbing one of the merfolk's bodies and taking it back.
Oh,
Wait, I have
devastating.
something for you.
She turns around and looks at you.
I'm gonna hold the rapier up, like hilt toward them.
She's
to show-
kind of scared, and then lays down the body very nicely and swims over to you. What are you?
Your companions aided me and my companions in this fight where they lost their lives, and this was promised payment for their help. And I would feel dishonorable if I did not make payment for that was agreed upon for the aid that they provided.
She takes it from you.
Okay.
Puts it in her pack. Is there anything else?
No, but they fought nobly in service of, I guess, us.
She turns and returns to whatever she was doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you spend the next few minutes cutting the rope that attaches the mast, and you're able to. It's too heavy to pull the whole thing, so you have to kind of cut it in half. Maybe taking turns going up and down from the air, and bringing it back. Go ahead and roll initiative.
I was not expecting that.
There's enough blood in the water that reef sharks have returned.
No,
I love sharks.
You lure for them.
Lure.
I don't have any more spells.
You have fireball.
Well, I got cantrips.
You have cantrips.
Yeah.
Cantrips for days.
Cantrips are cool.
Okay, Gyrus.
16.
Nice. It's better than your 3.
Yeah, I know. I got some bad rolls. on it.
Endymion,
6.
Hey.
Simone,
6.
Rolled off.
Roll off.
Baz.
So
13.
much money.
That's what you had last time.
5.
Okay, we'll say Simone is 7. The reef sharks are a
I'm way over.
19
Wow.
is 20. So the reef sharks are first.
Reef sharks first. Okay.
Sneaky sharks.
And I got Simone on top of Endymion. There we go. Simone goes here. Perfect.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. The reef sharks are on their way.
Ooh, red
And-
lights for blood in the water.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Again.
That happened so fast. Oh, yeah. Just, it happened so fast.
6.
I really
My
don't
character's
have
gonna
anything
really
good for
struggle
this,
with this.
So we're
She
just use
loves
bats.
I know.
Oh no, bat sharks.
Bat
Oh,
sharks.
damn
I'm
it.
only going to be interested in killing the sharks if they're killing other people.
What? You vowed to protect me, you
being
dum
that other
dum.
person, that's it. If they're killing Endymion, I'll be like, ah.
Lucky for you, they're gonna use their dash action to get up to you, and they no longer have any movement to be able to do it.
Yes. Lucky
Go ahead.
for us. Thank you.
Good.
Okay,
It's okay.
Gyrus.
Yep.
I'm gonna go up to. Oh, they're like here.
Yeah, they do be here.
I am going to stay between. I'll just stay right there then. And I'll attack the one. So who's back there? Is it Simone or Endymion? That's back?
Endymion.
I'm in the back.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the one that's in front of Simone.
Sweet. This one.
Yes. Is it? Could I move to get advantage?
gonna take an
No,
opportunity.
not without taking.
Okay, then no. I'm just gonna attack Simone.
Okay.
You're
Or
going to
attack
attack me?
the-
now?
Now you said it. You
I'm
already
gonna
said
attack
it.
the
This is
shark
really getting
from
Can't
there.
take it back.
Cool. Good. That's a 7.
Nope.
That doesn't hit me. Thank you. Nice try.
Is that your turn?
That's my yes.
Okay,
I will
Baz.
stay in their place.
Simone, you're up.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna attack this one in front of me with my quarterstaff.
You do that.
13. 14.
Disadvantage. You're underwater.
Right.
Oh,
Okay, well it was still 13 plus
Okay.
5.
Hits.
To hit, okay.
12 is their AC.
Okay, great. So they're gonna take 9 bludgeoning damage, and then I'm gonna unarmed strike with disadvantage, right? So 12 plus 5, so 17.
Wow.
Mhm.
Nice. And then 4 more bludgeoning damage.
What was the total?
9 plus 4, 15.
9 plus 4? 13?
13?
13?
Math is hard.
9
Yeah,
plus
it
4,
sure
right?
is.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
9 plus 4.
Everyone
Alright.
panics.
Alright, you whack this thing real good on the snoot.
On the snoot.
You boop the snoot, and blood comes out.
I say Brother Shark, we're from the same Earth Mother. And then I punch Brother Shark in the nose. And then I woke up in the hospital.
Simone, followed by Endymion.
Alright, I'll go for the same shark that's right next to my sister.
Fight the sharks.
The one that's right in front of
Wait,
her.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're gonna use
only
the spell.
gonna. Yeah.
You're
yeah,
not a
yeah.
fighter. Okay.
Wait,
What
really?
campaign are we on?
I know. So I'm gonna shoot my Eldritch Blast at the shark right in front of Baz.
Thanks. God damn it!
I don't like. I love sharks and I don't want to hurt them. And
I just want to make it look like a
I
puppy.
didn't get it.
With
I know.
disadvantage? Yeah.
There was no disadvantage though.
Oh,
Right?
right.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, son of a
Even
bitch.
without disadvantage though, didn't do it enough.
was a
And so I
5.
go to aim at the shark again and just fizzles.
God damn it!
Endymion.
Maybe move to give him advantage next turn.
Okay, if I move right here.
Perfect.
Yeah, cool.
Noise.
Endymion.
And so I am going to
I love sharks.
shoot the one in front of Baz
Listen.
with
Okay.
Firebolt.
Love
So that's
It's great that it keeps happening.
plus 5. Ooh, 16 plus 5.
Hits.
Definitely hits. For. Apologies. I
Firebolt's a D10.
Writing this in
think it's a D10, but
Yeah.
with less for.
It's underwater.
It's underwater, so
Okay.
yeah, it has resistance to fire damage.
slurs.
This is from Ori, right? This means-
Sure.
Dang it.
This is from
Or
Oblivion.
Oh, the one.
3 damage.
3, that's after the resistance? Before the
No,
resistance.
I rolled a 3.
So 1 damage.
Woo!
Great.
You just bopped the shark on the nose.
Little
You
It just-
didn't
it
say
just
Brother
skims,
Shark.
It just skims the tail a little bit.
You didn't have a conversation with Brother
Alright.
Shark.
Time for some pack tactics to get involved.
Oh no, pack tactics.
Yep, they have pack tactics just
Pack
like
tactics.
wolves do
They're pick
for some reason.
Pack tactics.
Pick tactic.
That was pack tactics.
All right, so They're gonna attack you with
Okay.
advantage. First one.
They don't have advantage.
They do. They have
Because
pack
of pack
tactics.
tactics.
Oh, sorry.
5.
This thing
I
called
should have
pack
been listening.
Yes, you
Yes.
should 9 to hit. That was with advantage. Oh my god. Ooh, finally. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 6 piercing damage as this thing bites into your
Ouchie,
calf
wowie.
muscle.
My calf plate.
Yes. And then the last one technically has advantage on Baz.
I will impose disadvantage as a protection fighter.
Oh, okay.
Because she's within 5 feet of me, right? Like she's next to me.
11 to hit.
Nope.
Hey.
You're more useful to me than my own fucking sister.
I really like
What did you do?
I thought-
Did you just yell,
I thought-
hey!
I thought Bass was really nice. No, I like if I'm wearing a shield, I can essentially
Oh, I
like
see.
get in the way of the attack.
Okay, gotcha.
So nice.
All right, back to the top. Jairus.
Okay, I am going to attack the
Jairus,
one that
right?
I have advantage on,
Okay.
which negates my disadvantage, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Nice.
You roll 4 of them, take the average, subtract 2.
And
That's
then
not
depending
real,
on the
is
phase
it?
of the moon, 15 to hit.
I was
Yes.
like, okay, I'm out. I don't want to do that much math. I'm done.
Ooh, that's
Is it critical?
No.
It's not a critical.
Okay,
well, I mean,
that's
it's
just
max
rolling
damage,
damage.
so 10 damage.
Oh, max damage.
Nice.
is so
And which one are you hitting?
The one that's between me and
All right,
Simone.
give me that shark.
Oh, that one's dead.
Yep,
Come on,
Oh, yeah.
Sharky!
he gone.
And then I'm going
Bye,
to
Bat Shark.
use my bonus action, right? You can use a bonus action to use Second Wind and regain some hit points.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
What a turn.
What a turn!
Max!
Ooh, Baz.
Alright,
Simone,
I'm
you're up after
gonna
that.
attack Brother Shark
Okay.
with my quarterstaff. Oh no. With disadvantage, so it was still a 3.
Baby.
Not sure.
Not enough.
Okay, well,
Unarmed
that's
strike?
a natural 1 for my unarmed strikes.
Okay. You twist an ankle swimming somehow.
I just do
really
a
love that.
roundhouse kick and just miss. Just keep going.
I love
She's
like-
doing some underwater
Ballet.
She's
or,
actually just doing that,
synchronized
synchronized
swimming. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
doing that.
a little helicopter kick. It's really cute.
Great.
Smart.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try this Eldritch Blast again to the one that's right in front
Yeah, for
of
fuck's
Baz.
sake. Where you been, bro?
I do like narratively that you keep it the same.
I do too.
That's
It's
really great.
really, really great. Just, I
She
really
needs
love
practice.
sharks, and it takes a lot of concentration to do this Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Woohoo! That hits. It was 13 plus something. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
5.
Yeah, I think it's 5.
Do it the same.
Oh, that's cocked.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Reroll.
Yeah,
Reroll.
maybe.
Oh, but it's
Give it a good roll.
yes, 8. 11 damage
On which one?
on this
The
one
one
right
in front of
Baz.
All right. Good job.
Does it kill it?
No.
Oh, great. So I just
Oh, great.
throw my Eldritch Blast, and then I'm just like,
It's bloodied though. You can see sort of like a portion of its stomach kind of like fall off
and you can just see me like
in this
just
really grotesque
just genuinely sad about it. Just
gray mess. Endymion?
Firebolt.
Underwater. Natural 1?
That's a natural 1.
Ooh, are you shooting right through a person?
Or I'm going to use inspiration
Okay.
to reroll that.
or plot twist.
Is that cool?
Got it? I mean, yeah.
14 plus 5.
That hits.
Inspiration roll.
Yeah.
Inspiral.
That's cocked, right?
Baz was about to get some damage.
What? Gasp!
Natural 1? He's
Nice.
shooting right at you.
He is shooting right at you.
It's a 6, so probably 3 damage?
Correct.
Okay.
Alright.
Never forgive him.
Alright.
Gotta get that inspiration.
That's your turn.
Listen.
That is my turn.
Alrighty. They're stupid animals. They're just gonna keep attacking what they're attacking.
Quite
They don't have advantage. That's 11 to hit. And then for
I will
you,
impose disadvantage
it's a
again.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
That does hit. And
Needs
with
it,
disadvantage, it misses. 9 to hit.
Nice.
So
No.
he blocks it again. It circles around and swims at you really fast, and he blocks it.
Brother Shark
right in
is
the last
like,
moment.
can't do it.
They're
Sorry.
in fury.
Okay, I'm going to attack
Jairus.
the one in front of me, I
You
guess.
could move for disadvantage.
Oh, I will do that. I will move to gain advantage, which is not
That's a good
disadvantage. 13 plus 7 plus 4 is
Hits.
17 for whopping 3 damage.
Okay. That's the first time you've hit that one. Alright. Baz, Simone, you're up after that.
Gorgeous. I know. Okay, with advantage.
No,
Disadvantage. I'm sorry.
without disadvantage. Just one roll. You rolled a 7, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, you saw that.
7. 12 to hit.
Just enough.
Yay! Wait, why don't I have disadvantage?
Because you have advantage because he moved.
If you're attacking
You're so
the one
close.
missing,
Nice. I didn't even notice. Great.
Attention!
I'm sorry. Okay, 6 plus 9 for the first
damage. Wow.
one. 9.
Wow.
And then
hitting
that's
damage.
cocked.
Oh, cocked again. What? Okay, we gotta get some of these out of here.
Okay,
Yeah.
2.
Don't keep your
So
dice
this
in the
is-
dice
Two to
tray.
hit.
The
Okay.
dice tray
So
is
the
for
unarmed
rolling.
missed. Unarmed strike miss.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Simone and Endymion, you're up after that.
Cool. I will
Sorry.
shoot at the same one that is still
The bell of the
attacking.
ship goes off and alerts way more enemies, only attacking you.
No! I called
It
out
aw-
silence!
it
I don't-
Clearly not.
The sleepers.
Okay. Roll. I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast again at the one that's right in front of us.
Alrighty.
17.
Okay.
Here comes my damage.
Nice.
10 damage.
Alright. Give me that shark too.
This
He
one?
gone. Yep.
You shark killer.
If you say that to me, I'm just automatically going.
So that this, you said it's like a black and green kind of a.
Yeah,
snake?
black and
Kind of
green
a-
kind of tentacly snake thing
Alright.
that goes and wraps around the shark and
And
squeezes it.
Twists it up and it just wrenches blood all over the place.
Oh,
and
there's
it
a shark on the screen.
falls on the ground.
It's coming right at you.
Yeah.
Let's look at it.
So scary. All right.
At you.
Endymion.
I'm going to shoot a firebolt at this one.
All right.
Ooh, 11.
Doesn't hit.
Not
All
enough.
right.
That's your turn.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to use Favored by the Gods. So it's an attack roll, right?
Yes.
This is
That was an
extreme.
attack.
I can add 2d4.
Favored by the gods.
2d4 to hit. Wow.
Plus 3 to that, so 11.
14.
Yeah.
Oh.
So-
14 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, hits.
Great.
Isn't there AC 12?
Mm-hmm. 14 hits.
5.
Cut in half
so
is 2. All right.
2's better than 2.
Singes one of its eyes.
Oh,
And that is all my things for the day.
I just
Alright.
look over at you in disgust.
This shark is in a frenzy, so it's going to just keep on attacking. I don't remember which
It
one.
was
it was
attacking Gyrus.
All right, I'll just keep attacking you. Why not? No longer has advantage, but 19 to hit.
Alright.
Shit.
All right, you
That'll
take
do it.
6 piercing damage as this one goes for your jugular.
You still
Haha, I have no jugular, you foolish beast!
It hits something and blood comes out.
But that didn't feel good still.
But it still
Jack
wasn't
Fist, you're up.
great.
With
Great.
advantage.
It wasn't great.
Alright.
I will attack.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
That is a 17 to hit.
Mhm.
4, 6 plus 2 is 8.
Just
stabbing
enough.
Damage.
I will take that last shark off the table.
Noise.
Stabby damage.
Bye, brother shark.
All right. Sharks are defeated. You're able to gain your composure. You can see off in the distance the outline of what are probably Safwagin. So you do your utmost to get
Out.
this stuff and get out as
Yeah,
fast as you
yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, we take it. Once we're on shore, Gyrus will console Simone for feeling sad about the dead sharks.
Oh, that's so nice.
But sometimes life requires you to do unsavory tasks.
I'm not even bothered.
Okay.
Gyrus,
Also-
you're so sweet.
Also, Gyrus has always been facing the enemy, so he has never seen Simone cast a spell, so he has no idea where that stuff is coming from. he does not know what Simone does.
Love it.
Is that really? You've never seen her shoot?
Yeah, I never witnessed her cast a spell. It's always just like come from behind him, and he's like, just like looking around, and he's like paying attention to the enemies, and it's, he just thinks she's there. He just thinks she's hanging out.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, no.
Anyway, we go back to the camp.
You can, or you can try and take a short rest here.
I mean, it's late afternoon. Getting close to evening time, probably.
Yeah, sun's getting real low.
Let's get back to camp.
You don't want to take a short rest before then?
Well, a short rest. Where?
Right here.
Oh, like we're
Well,
just like
on
on
the beach.
On the beach.
From a practical
Takes
standpoint,
45 minutes to an hour.
Does anybody have any hit dice left to spend? I don't.
I do. I have one, but I'm full.
Do you don't need to use it. Did you use a spell slot?
Um.
You
No,
just
you
use
just
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
Blast.
There's
nope,
no purpose
I'm
to a
good.
short
I would
rest
need
now.
one
Okay.
hit
I
point.
can get my favor by the gods back, but
Okay. So you head back to the camp.
We're gonna need to dry out this mess. It's gotta be so wet.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it is. But
Make a
and pretty heavy. But you're able to bring it back. People have made food. They tell you that they fought off some giant rats while you were gone. Some people took some injuries. However, Girk was here to use his lower level healing spells.
And they're working?
He's looking pretty dejected.
Lower level.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps saying like I don't know why I can't cast my higher level spells, but at least I can still heal. That's important. Does anyone else here have an issue casting any magic? Does anyone here cast any magic?
Oh, I haven't cast any magic at all.
I'm not magic.
Alright.
Have you cast any higher level spells?
No.
Because you couldn't, or because you haven't tried?
It's because she couldn't. When we needed it.
Wow.
I haven't tried.
I wasn't sure if you were confused or just lying. I was like, wait.
I was just trying to make her feel bad for
Oh.
that.
She's telling me
Kirk
Not
says, I don't know if you're confused or you're lying.
No, I haven't tried. Have you tried any higher level spells?
I'm using what I got.
Which
What
are?
do
Working as intended.
Which are what?
I go over the general spells I know.
Which ones have you cast? Which, like, second level spells? Any second level spells
No,
you
we
can
only
cast?
have first level
I
spells.
think we know second level spells.
Yeah,
Okay,
we know first.
gotcha.
3. Can't wait.
Well, hopefully this is just temporary. And hopefully it only affected me. Either way, do you want to try and open up that lockbox again?
Sure, if you let me.
Or
Yeah.
can I try again?
No, you broke
Broke
his
your
thieves'
thieves' tools.
tools.
My thieves' tools are like my
Attached to
fingers.
his
Oh,
It's like
I thought it was just.
I just
using
have
the same
I
set.
have fine tools that are like
He has
part
like
of my fingers.
a Swiss Army knife hand,
Yeah,
apparently.
that's what we're going with.
Best.
16 plus 1 is a 17.
All right, just enough to get that little piece of thieves' tools that was broken off in the lock out, and also to open it up. Inside is a bag of holding.
Nice!
Oh yay!
A what?
Thank you, DM, for
And-
giving us it right
A
away.
magic-
An empty
magic-
bag, an empty bag of holding.
So now we can carry anything.
Hermione
Actually, don't worry
bag?
about it.
Actually,
The
what's
Hermione
inside are just like 1,000 dead cats.
No.
What the
Just
fuck,
kidding.
dude?
Just kidding.
Oh my
There's
god!
there was a cat hoarder. She didn't know where to put him. Put him in the bag.
So,
And then
They
it'll
were
lockbox.
all alive. They're not alive anymore.
They were alive. Oh, that's worse.
And you see the antique dealer being like having her.
Yes,
it's
the
like-
antique stealer's death. Yeah, I know.
I kid. It's an empty bag of holding. All for you.
Hooray.
Bunch of Tamagotchis that died.
So exactly.
We just can't keep those Tamagotchis alive.
Did you hear what a bag of holding is?
Yeah, it's the Hermione bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Hermione thing.
It's a clutch.
Yeah.
I
Probably.
love a clutch.
I don't want it to be a clutch.
What?
Because then someone has to hold it the whole time.
It
has
has
a
a
she'll-
strap like inside.
She'll do that.
Right.
She'll do that.
It goes
for
with
all
my
of us.
outfit.
It's fine.
So canonically,
It
you're always
can
holding it.
absolutely be a clutch, and you
No,
can
it-
absolutely just be that person that holds it the
No,
whole time.
it's fine.
And when
I
you
know that
fight,
too.
you like toss it in the air. And
Oh
you
my
fight,
god,
and you catch
please.
it, and then you, like,
Please,
toss it.
actually.
No, that's too complicated.
The hand out.
Jackie Chan.
I walk
It's-
through life in really nice
It's
shoes.
really nice shoes. It's not a clutch. I'm gonna have to put it somewhere, otherwise I won't be able to wield my quarters.
Well, it could be a little side bag.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
You'll wear it.
It's a
Tyrus.
crossbody bag.
Yeah. I'll just
Very
I'll just
European.
hook it into my hooks. That come out. That's all.
What are you?
I'm a robot.
He's just making it up as he goes.
I
Attach it to the
I am
heartstrings.
mechanical. Like
No, I know. I like it.
No, I really think you should hold on to this bag. For all
okay,
of us.
you should okay,
Okay.
go for it.
I love bags.
She loves bags.
I do. They look
Well,
so
then
cute
you
on
should
me.
certainly have it. There's no.
We should
This
put most of our
means a
stuff
lot.
in it.
There's also another
Gold.
50 gold in there.
Ooh.
We should
Mine?
find who this belonged to.
Remember
Later.
the IOUs.
So if you're going to split it up between you or between the
25
entire
between
people here at
4
camp,
is unfortunate.
so that's 4 gold apiece, or I'm sorry, 12 gold apiece, and what, 5 silver?
12 gold.
NPCs don't need gold.
5 silver.
They say in character.
I say in character.
2 gold plus 5. Okay. Great.
Wow, what a treat. I haven't seen an accessory in months.
Hopefully we'll get to
About the-
go into town.
the ship we were on
Yeah, that's
yesterday.
what I'm hoping for.
Anyway,
Don't think about
it does feel like it's been months.
All right, you're able to sleep through the night. There are some inconveniences, but nothing comes out after you. You're able to get a long rest this evening.
Long rest. So long rest, hit points go all the way back.
Long rest, hit
So
points all the way back up.
before we do all of that, everyone goes down to sleep. You get interrupted by Lord Harold.
This
Hell.
bitch, Lord, I've about had it with Lord Harold.
His attitude.
I know.
The conversation was had, during the campfire that we'll create this thing, we'll test it, the kids will sit in the middle, everybody who can fight will be on the outside. Is kind of the consensus, unless you guys have a better idea.
No.
Reuben can sit in the middle too.
Yeah, she only has one arm.
Reuven can hold on and paddle as well, if worst case scenario.
She could be in the center and kick, maybe.
People are getting pretty dehydrated at this point. And so that's when you all decide to go to bed. People kind of drift off at this time as it goes on. The kids are complaining that they're thirsty and we just don't have any water for them, which is pretty sad. Alright, so everyone goes to sleep. You get interrupted by Lord Harold. It tells you to do it.
Lord, I understand that I have been committed to your service, but honor and my code directs me to
Your honor is for me and my family. I own you. You do what I tell you to do.
Sorry, my lord.
He hits you across the face and yells, "Do it!" And everyone wakes up.
Listen!
I cannot follow your command, my lord. The righteousness of Torm guides me.
He starts to strangle you.
I'm gonna try and pry his hands off.
Okay. Make a strength
shocked.
challenge. Natural 20.
Oh, he's very angry. I got a 16.
Okay. He gets the jump on you, and you're so taken aback by it that he gets kind of behind you and starts choking you out.
Can we spring into action?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm fucking springing into action.
What do you do?
I'm gonna, I don't know, hit him with my quarterstaff, I guess.
Okay.
It's a 3.
3 to hit.
No, plus whatever, but yeah.
Well, okay, so an 8. An 8 to hit.
Does he have a -2 dexterity with no armor?
I'm gonna use telekinesis on him.
It's telekinesis, Kyle. It's telekinesis.
What was the
8.
that's just enough.
Shut up! It is?
Yeah,
This is a normal
he has breastplate, but he's not wearing it currently because he was asleep or he was not wearing it on the ship when it went down, and he
So
hasn't
do I
got it
roll
back.
damage now?
Roll damage.
9?
That's enough to make him go unconscious.
Yeah, fuck off!
You knock
Lord
him out.
Harold?
You knock out Lord Harold.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to knock him unconscious, Gyrus, but
No.
it
all
looks
right.
like you were having a hard time, and
Well,
I like you and stuff.
dude,
Thanks.
that was
I've been
well
working
struck,
on
Lady
it.
Bass. I appreciate the help.
Reuven says, "Kill him."
No,
Okay.
wait.
What's going
We don't
on?
need to kill him. He's clearly incapacitated, and that is...
The kids are still asleep.
Okay, I was gonna ask
was
her.
the-
Did the kid? I mean,
what
kids are
was the
just...
scuffle?
They're
about?
knocked out.
I can.
Sir Gyrus,
Not knocked out, but they're calmed down.
what's the beef?
My Lord Harold had commanded me to commit a dishonorable act.
Yeah, what
and
was it?
I
Like what?
declined.
Yeah, like what?
Well, since you're asking directly, and it would be dishonorable to tell you an untruth, he had commanded me to kill you in the night to preserve our freshwater supplies for his
Smoke gets real
children.
offended. Just me?
No, both of you, you and your sister.
Wait.
Her? Her?
Did-
Me?
Me?
I'm sorry, sorry, sometimes my accent is hard to understand. Yes, both of you is what
What about that guy? Endymion for sure, right?
I'm not sure why you're asking me. I did not give the command, nor did I come up with the idea, but
Did you miss that Endymion this?
No, Endymion.
Mother effer. Ask this fella to kill us in the middle of the night.
You guys?
Us! Me! Her! And me!
You would have been less weight for the boat.
Gasp! Kick sand at you.
I'm
Well-
just kidding.
Well, that's technically true. I am bound by honor to not take innocent life or
Well,
life
thank
that
you.
cannot be defended, particularly life that is not threatening.
What's he have
Well, I
against us?
I am gonna kill him then.
If you want to wake him up and ask him that, you are welcome to do
Oh,
so.
I do.
Lord Harold has been understandably stressed since the shipwreck.
Can
Do
I-
we want to tie
Can
him
I
to a
tie
tree?
him up to a tree? Let's do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
We can do whatever we want.
We
Whatever
Is this,
make
do you do those cool
Let's
knots
do
Do we
that you
have a
do?
little extra
Yeah.
rope?
Let's
Learned-
just
you
be
learned good
sure
knots.
I
that
learned
we
knots.
don't wake the children. This could be terribly traumatizing for
Sure.
them to witness.
I
That's a
understand.
good point.
Reuven, obviously disappointed, says, well then, tie him up somewhere else. If you're going to talk to him, you can't do it here.
Yeah,
You
but
might
like
wake up the
not
children.
far away though, Ruben. It's like dark.
That's fair.
Well, it's one or the other. He's going to start yelling when you wake him up. And he's
Yeah.
going to wake up the kids, and then you're going to have a scene. So which is it?
Well, I don't want to die trying to kill this dude who's trying to kill me.
I'm just pointing out the flaw in your guys' plan.
Just
To speak to that, I will say it would seem that Lord Harold is not necessarily in a physical condition to best either of you by himself. So perhaps tying him up to a tree is okay for now. You could also gag him, which would keep himself
Sure.
quiet. I'm reticent to suggest that you harm him in any way, given that he is unconscious at this moment. But
well,
it was also his desire to snuff out your life, so I feel that there is a certain amount of liberty that you can take.
What's he
No.
got us?
I don't like
Truly, I don't think he has anything against you necessarily. He is concerned for the survival of his children.
How come Endymion gets to live?
Again,
know,
I'm
this
really not
sucks.
sure why you're asking me.
My charming personality?
That could
can't
certainly
be
be
it.
it.
Let's tie this mofo up
I
to a
realize I
tree.
didn't tell you what this guy looked like.
Oh, I hate him more.
I hate him.
He's so handsome.
So
Not the reaction that I was going to expect.
No, had you pulled him up earlier, we probably both would have been like,
Ooh.
oh.
Ooh.
No, totally.
But now
Oh,
he's
it's
evil.
too bad your
I-
wife isn't around.
I can't see him trying to kill
No, he's blonde.
Too bad your
No.
wife's a bloated corpse being chewed on by sea creatures.
Let's cut his hair off.
Oh yeah, let's like Samson and Delilah this bitch.
Now let's
Wonder Twins over here. Thank God.
now I must insist that while he certainly did seem intent to do me harm and ask me to do you harm, truly no harm was caused.
So we can't cut his hair then.
I would
Also
be
not harmful.
at this point, especially if he is tied up, I would be honor bound to defend his life.
But it's not
It's not
harmful.
his life, it's his hair though.
Which also same for us, like he didn't harm us, but my feelings are hurt.
Our feelings?
And I feel like
you're
that-
fixated on the wrong thing.
Okay, so if time perhaps might be of the essence.
Okay, let's tie him up then.
Yeah, no, he is.
We
tied
tie
up.
him to a tree.
Yeah, he's
Always.
definitely
And we
tied to a
gag
tree.
him.
It's like Always Sunny. They have this horrible idea of something to do, but they're arguing about the details on how to do it.
Exactly.
They're on board for what you're going to do, but the details are
Yeah,
very...
the
like,
details
Gotta
are
figure
in
these things
Hold
out.
on.
It's like, how are we shaving this guy's head?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it
Do I get to do it? I
Actually,
feel like I
should we
should do
just
it.
shave
Is
one
this Charlie
side
work?
of his head so he looks like us?
Yes.
All right.
Well, he'll
Okay.
have
So you're gonna wake
have
him
to
up?
bear the shame of it. Yes.
You're going to wake him up?
Yep.
All right.
I slap him so
Yeah, what
freaking
the
hard across
fuck?
the face.
Roll a
to wake him
medicine
up.
check.
slap
to
him really hard?
know how to do it perfectly.
Sure.
Otherwise, it's a death save.
Once you're slapping him
Otherwise,
into
it's a death
oblivion.
save. What do you
Oh,
mean?
like I killed the guy.
he's
I slapped him
unconscious.
so hard.
He should technically be dying, but
I'll do that. Yeah, no, I'll take
it's
that
fine.
challenge.
I have spare the dying, so I can
you
just
cast
stabilize
that.
him.
Okay, you stay.
Okay, I slapped this guy so freaking hard.
Okay.
That's a natural one!
You slap yourself so freaking hard.
You missed. You're so mad.
I-
You slap the tree behind it, and you take 3 damage. Actually, roll a d4, and that's how much damage you take because it's an unarmed strike. So
So it could be 4 now.
could be.
Oh my god!
Karma.
Oh, I just stabbed my hand on the tree. Oh my god, which makes me so much more angry.
Play into that.
so fucking pissed.
Let the rage
Like, and
consume
when you
you.
see someone that's so angry, you guys like start to giggle just slightly, which makes me even more mad. Spurt of rage.
Simone, why don't you come with me?
Listen to it. Let it console you.
So Girk just asked you to come with him, to take a breath.
And I just come.
Okay.
Maybe
He says,
sometimes
sometimes
She's
when
mad.
he's like talking to you. and,
He's
like,
telling the
yeah.
best
Which is
dad's
also making me more
terrible
mad because
story.
I'm like, oh, it's so long.
He's your dad.
Yeah.
Telling
Alright.
the story.
So he wakes up. He realizes what's going on.
Hi! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Good morning. That wasn't a pleasant time, was it?
So here's how this is gonna go. We're gonna talk. And if you yell, we're gonna put you to sleep again. But if we talk, we'll take the gag off. What do you think? Maybe a nod or shake your head.
He's gonna hold his chin up and not do anything.
Listen, get the fucking scissors. We're cutting this bastard's hair.
Do you think we have scissors after a shipwreck?
No, but in my fantasy.
You might have scissors in
That's true. Hang on.
Apparently, he has anything in his chest, and scissors come out.
Inspector Gadget over here's got something.
Inspector.
I'm gonna just squat down next to him and be like, look, buddy. We're gonna get off this island with or without you. A couple of us are thinking about just leaving you. You know, we could maybe make some friends with some big ass rats.
I don't know. I'm very pro leaving you at the
Now,
moment.
I must insist that that is tantamount to murder.
Again, we're split on the decision. So we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
I'm gonna take the gag out.
I'm gonna take his gag off.
Mhm.
What up, homie?
By now, you've returned.
Okay.
So let's chat. What was that all about?
I was only looking out for my family. I don't believe we will be successful. And if that's the case, then my children take precedent over other people's lives. I'm sure anyone who's had children would understand.
It's interesting.
You think
'Cause-
we were gonna be harmful to your children?
No, we were drinking.
You're an extra
water.
mouth that's parched.
See, here's the deal. We've been under the water and
All
almost
day.
died twice. There's a sardine down there. There's sharks. And I don't know what you're bringing to the table, but she's got scary black magic, and she kicks and punches things pretty well. And this guy over here wants to protect your children. So what the fuck are you gonna do on the boat?
I was simply trying to protect my children as well.
Cool. So, I'm not planning on eating the children. It wasn't on my to-do list. And
Why
I don't
wouldn't-
think it's on theirs either.
Why wouldn't you go to kill Reuben first?
She only has one arm.
Most likely to die soonest anyway.
It seems like we're losing the plot here. I'm just gonna say I don't think we should necessarily kill anyone. There seems to have been enough
Well-
death here from this, and we are trying to save lives, I would think.
Do you have a better plan then, Blondie, to
Or
get us out of
perhaps
here?
an apology?
I'm sorry that
You threatened to kill us?
Uh,
you tried to kill
tapping
us.
My-
aggressively on the
You
ground.
plotted to kill us.
I am sorry that my paternal instinct
No.
and the horrific situation that we are in
That's
created
not
a situation that forced me to feel as though I needed to do something rash.
That's not
I
an
feel as though I might need to do
apology.
something rash. As
You
well.
already did.
Dude, oh. What did you do that was rash?
He, like, the bleeding coming from his head.
Oh no, that was me.
He was grappled at the time.
Yeah, sure.
It's just whatever. He
I mean, unless...
says, I will cooperate with the plan.
Okay, let's go then, Swedish Chef.
How dare you call it Swedish? It was a lapse in judgment. I apologize.
Well, you're not forgiven, and we won't forget, but you can come with us, I suppose.
My rules, everybody gets one. That's your one.
Very
Next
well.
Next time it happens, fish food?
Sounds good
I'm
to
happy
me.
to do fish food right now.
Will you take care of my children then when my wife and myself are rotting on the beach?
Probably not now.
Freaking cold.
You've shown your colors today. If you'll let me go, I'm harmless. I don't have a weapon.
Harmless.
He's not listening to me anymore.
It's, thank you very much, Sujay.
Allow me to
Good decision.
sleep next to my children, and I will cooperate for the rest of the time.
I'm all for keeping this guy
It seems,
handcuffed.
Seems that we've reached a reasonable conclusion, and
A
everyone-
reasonable conclusion, Gyrus. We're just gonna let him go and not, like...
He has apologized and he has promised
He-
to cooperate.
He wasn't an apology. He said he was sorry that his paternal instincts kicked in. That's
Well,
not
then
an
he said it
apology.
was
And
a
then I
lapse-
said I
it was a lapse in
apologize for a
judgment.
lapse of judgment. I apologize.
And now he
Twice now.
Oh, twice. That makes up for plotting to kill us.
To be fair, of everyone here, he has taken most harm, and he has apologized for it. There's no harm in allowing someone to make amends.
Well, you get to keep watch then.
Yes, that has been the situation so far, and will continue to be so. I assure you, I will do everything I can to make sure that none of you die tonight or anytime soon.
Thank you, Sir Gyrus.
You're very welcome.
You're the only one I trust, Gyrus. Sir Gyrus?
It's nice.
That's very heartwarming.
Her sister's like,
Worms right here.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Except for, it's semantic.
I'm tired and bored, so I'm gonna go.
Of course you're tired and bored.
Alright, Damien.
You should probably keep watch as well.
Are you gonna keep? Are you gonna keep Lord Harold tied up, or let him sleep next to his children without any weapons?
Gyrus will untie him,
Gyrus wants us to let him go.
even if it's
Before
after
you
everyone's
untie him,
asleep.
can I go up and just slice off a little bit of his hair?
I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna move towards you if I see a knife. Like, but if you manage to get some hair, I'll be
And
like,
it's just hair, it's just one lock of hair.
Well-
keeping this as a souvenir.
And then I just stare at him
Okay,
and I
guys,
just
that does-
don't
You hear
let
in
it
your
happen
mind
again.
the sound of your patron saying, so you did this, right? You grabbed the hair, saying something like, tell him you'll cast a spell on him using this magic if he crosses you again.
Oh, I love that. I'm keeping this,
doesn't
and
have to be true.
I will cast a spell on you if this ever happens again.
Make
And
a
it-
deception check.
Yes, perfect.
I love this so much. Yeah! That's a high number!
Nice! 18.
Okay.
Yay! Did it
I
work?
love that, I love that.
Yeah. It appears to work. Like he's like, yeah,
Yeah,
he
they
had,
just have a
he
little
had a
lock of his
reaction.
hair.
He goes and lays down next to his 3 children.
I put it in a nice little Ziploc baggie and I throw it into our
It lives
purse.
in the bag of holding now,
Yeah, because-
tied with a ribbon.
We have invented.
Ziploc baggies
In
we
the
now
bag of
have.
holding were 10 Ziploc baggies.
Full of dead cats. But it's nicely contained.
All right.
Inside Ziploc.
All right, you sleep through the evening without any further
What a night.
commotion.
So is that a full rest? Do I go back
You
to
have a long rest. You get
Probably.
half your used hit dice back.
So if I only used one, do I get one back?
Correct.
How many hit dice do you get total?
What,
The
is
same
your
number as
same
your level.
I see.
So
You should have 2. So either way, you should get one back.
Oh yeah, I didn't change that on the sheet.
Yeah, I didn't.
All
What's
right.
a type of hit dice?
Hmm.
Mine has a little section that's like hit dice, and then it says type. And then it says
You
number.
would be D8s.
D8s or D6s
Ah,
or D10s or whatever your class is. A warlock is probably a D6.
I think you'll say
maybe
the
a
first page
D8.
of
I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time.
All right.
your
Yep.
So the next morning, sort of a similar situation as last time. Does anyone? People are in kind of dire straits, especially the children. Is anyone going to go try to find any fresh water?
I mean, if we're not trying to leave immediately, I would go for the kids. Yeah.
The raft still needs some more work, and it should be done by midday.
But other people can work on it.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, Gyrus would definitely forage for water.
I'll
Okay.
work on the raft.
Okay. Anyone going with Gyrus to go get water?
I'll go with them.
Okay.
I'll work on the raft.
Split the party.
Make a
Yeah, here we
nature
go.
check. Whichever one of you two has a higher nature
I
check.
get a 0.
I also have a 0. Wait.
Well, maybe I have a -1. You don't want me to go.
Go ahead and just roll a D20.
I'm up +2 and I'm proficient.
Maybe you should go with Gyrus.
Maybe we shouldn't split
Yes.
Yeah, you know what it
It's
is.
a natural one. Oh
Do you
no!
have inspiration?
I'm the only one who hasn't done a recap.
Can Kelsey go with you? She's proficient in nature. I mean, can Simone go with you? She's proficient.
You are
in nature.
proficient in nature.
I am
I
now.
feel like
Oh well, you would have. Okay,
I
you
feel like-
also roll then.
Okay.
I
I'll
feel
say
like at that
You roll,
point,
but don't roll the natural one.
the
Like
only
I would
one,
have decided to go with
the only one who would have been
12.
Okay, it's enough to find coconuts and maybe some rainwater from somewhere, like a stream, a tiny little stream that you use to boil. Does somebody have any like pots or pans or anything that you could
Yeah.
use to boil water?
Actually, in the
have
little
a mess
container
kit.
that we had with the cats, there were pans.
What about a mess kit?
Depends on what's in a mess kit, but
Usually a mess kit, isn't it like
I have a water flask or something.
yeah, like it has like a
It doesn't say actual.
cup.
Oh, I have a
like
water skin.
water skin. You can't boil it in a water
No.
skin.
It's like usually metal, right? Like tin in a mess kit.
I will
Yes,
tell you in
but
1 second.
what are the
In a mess kit,
D&D mess
in
kit.
D&D,
Oh, I don't know.
contains a cup
can boil water in a
and
cup?
simple cutlery. Depends on the material of the cup.
Totally metal.
It's
A
tin.
leather cup.
It's not
It's not
leather.
leather.
Definitely.
Oh, the box clamps together, and one side can be used as a cooking pan,
Hey, bitch.
and the other as a plate or shallow bowl.
Yeah.
So the box itself can become a boiling container. Okay,
What a
you find
convenient
enough
fit.
to make it so that nobody is suffering too severely.
We also don't get
Yay.
Giardia. Yay.
Good job. All right.
Well done.
Good for all.
Thank you for knowing nature.
All right. You spend the rest of the morning, gathering whatever supplies you had, cooking some food so that you have it on. You really know what you're going to expect on the island across the way. It's not too far, but it really depends on the waves. It depends on the tide. It depends on how good your sail turns out. Somebody roll a dexterity. Whoever has the highest dexterity. 2, 3.
Oh, done.
Probably the monk.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a dex check, and we'll just use that as your total for like how put together the sail is. Natural 1?
Inspiration.
A natural 1? Okay.
We're so bad at getting off of this island.
All right.
Unless, can I add? Do I add?
No,
three
natural
to
1's
it?
a natural 1.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
You can
No.
share that thing. Okay. All right.
Sail rips in
You
half. Start over.
Oh no.
Reuben says that you should, kind of pull the raft over to the other side of the island where the wind is not as high, and because the waves are coming from the main channel and they're bigger over here. They're lower on the other side of the island. You get over there and you prop up the sail. The stake that you have in the middle of the board that you have in the middle of the thing is really, it's like bowing even with the slightest breeze, and everyone's like, ugh. Should have reinforced this. But we were out of materials, so let's give it a shot. The kids get on top of the middle, and because of the barrels and with the placement of the barrels with the one in the middle, the raft doesn't even sink at all with the weight of the children. Reuben gets on, and she puts her back up against the sail post. Anyone else want to get on, or are you all going to try and kick and push and swim as hard as you can to try and get it out from the wave breaks?
Jerry's just gonna see.
Swim. Girk will swim. Lord Harold will swim. The antique dealer, what is his name?
Arkaya. It's a
Or her name. Thank you.
Can live.
Yeah, how old is she?
Why are you
If she's like an old lady, if she's
No, she's like I don't know, 45 or so.
She's a half elf.
She's not athletic whatsoever. She's a bookkeeper.
She can sit on
she could maybe help hold the mast too.
Yeah, sure.
She
She
goes
can sit on the
with
back to back. There
Reuben.
you go.
She can just hug it.
She's very slight, so it doesn't seem to add all that much weight. Really, the weight comes from the raft itself. All right, so we're gonna do another skills challenge.
I'm so scared
With
because
no
I've been
inspiration
wrong.
at all.
Terrible.
No one has inspiration.
I already used
We
mine.
used it
No,
all.
same.
Okay.
I bought a
Never
skills
even
check.
had it.
So are these gonna be saving throws for the most part, or
No.
just skill
No,
checks?
no saving throws
No
whatsoever.
saving throws.
Just skills.
Only your skills, whatever you're proficient in. What are you proficient in with your skills? So, the task
Deception.
the task
Saving
is
throws
to
or
try and
attacks.
get the raft from the shallows past the wave breaks and beyond. So let's start with the acrobatics
I have
or
that.
Athletics.
or whatever athletics.
I have
Probably
acrobatics
athletics
and
makes
athletics.
sense. Athletics actually makes more sense. So
Got none of that.
I'll let you guys roll together. Go ahead and roll D20.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics to try and break through the waves.
Nice, I was athletic.
14.
16.
15.
You're proficient
Do I
in
roll
athletics
mine?
as well.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Don't
either.
roll unless
Don't
you're
roll.
proficient.
Okay,
Sorry. Go
Get
ahead.
out of here.
16.
$14.
Okay. 16 is enough. That's one success toward getting to your destination.
Woo!
All right. Does anyone have any spells or any other ideas?
I mean, I can do the telekinesis push,
Okay.
which I mean, technically, I could push back, water. Maybe that would push us forward.
Yeah. Is there a roll at all, or is
So
it
it's basically
or is it a saving throw for the person that
yeah, it's a
gets
strength
touched?
save.
Okay.
DC 13.
Go ahead and just roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier, and we'll
Okay.
see how proficient you are at using this kind of thing
Okay.
to your advantage.
17 plus 5.
Okay, that's another success. Good
Nice!
job. You see that the raft is like coming across a pretty big wave, and you need to get past it before it starts to arc.
Yeah.
And so you do this, and everybody kind of like gets pulled along with it,
Sweet.
and you're able to just get past it before it starts to curl over.
Can I use my Eldritch Blast to do kind of the same thing? And
Doesn't work
kick
that
some
way
waves?
unless
Those tentacles are going to
yeah,
push
the
us.
tentacles just
They're gonna
Kick,
kick.
kick, kick, kick.
any other proficiencies that you can try and weasel
Acrobatics?
into it.
can.
It's gonna be athletics for me. That's it.
I have perception.
Can you read?
Can I intimidate the water?
You can't prestidigitation wind.
No.
Not like
Because that's all just like
forcefully.
You could make a flame flicker, but
Yeah.
nature. I know. Like, oh, I can tell the
Sure.
current is going this way.
Absolutely. Roll a nature check.
18!
All right.
Ooh, without even adding it.
That
20.
is All right, you are able to. So Reuven says to move to the other side of the island, which you agree with, and you can you spent a little bit of time before you guys actually shipped off to see where some of the debris was kind of like coming in rather than out, and you saw where the undertow was, and you were able to navigate like, let's go here and go now. And maybe at a certain time when the tide is coming out, so you're able to use that to your advantage.
Such a hectic thing I'm picturing.
Okay.
like it
Following that, a couple reef sharks show up and start attacking you at the same time. We'll just say maybe one of them shows up at a time. Go ahead and roll one damage output of whatever you choose. Eldritch Blast or a hit with your sword.
Each of us?
Uh-huh. And just tell me if you roll above 12.
Okay.
Oh,
And
like
if
an
you do-
attack roll?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And if you do, tell me how much damage you do.
Okay, cool. 6 damage for me.
Okay?
6 damage from me.
Okay.
7 damage.
20.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll a spell?
Sure, Firebolt, sure.
I'll just do Firebolt, yeah. Dang it, it's only 8 to hit.
Okay. And then
Or actually, I'm going to use my favorite gods to add to that.
Okay.
Sorry. Seems like the only time I'm going to get to use it. That adds another 7. So sorry, 8
okay,
plus 7.
that is enough. You need to hit 22, and you did. So you're able to kill the reef shark that shows up, and we'll use that same number for next time as well.
Sweet.
So another reef shark shows up at some point while you're trying to traverse this thing. Everyone roll a strength check. Just a check, not anything. Or if you have proficiency in athletics, add your athletics to it. Let's hear some numbers.
11.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
14.
5.
Okay. And we also have a couple people
Not
helping.
Not strong.
1 and 17. Okay. So it's enough to sort of you can feel like you're making progress. You feel like you're making progress. You are seeing slight distance in the back. You're getting pretty drained and exhausted though. The wind picks up at one point. A gust kind of comes down between the islands and breaks off your sail. We all knew that was bound to happen. With the national, it's okay.
We all knew that was gonna happen.
Failures create interesting situations.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, you are now adrift in the middle, in between islands here.
Okay. Halfway.
You don't
not
feel
bad.
like you're making a lot of progress. So, it's been a pretty rough, let's say, hour and a half of strenuous exercise. If you would like to take this time to either push through that and gain a level of exhaustion, or take a break right now, get some water in you, get some food.
Push through.
So you vote push through.
Push.
You gotta push through and get a level of exhaustion, or take a break and...
Come on, you babies, let's get through this shit.
I'm hungry.
There's gonna be food on the other side. Let's get there.
Jairus is going to push.
We don't want
guess
to
we'll
be
push.
here.
Guess we'll push through.
I've been outvoted. I could
Okay.
use a snack though.
Do not push
Um,
yourself beyond
The
your
antique dealer
abilities.
says she'll trade places with you for a
Oh,
little
that's
bit,
really nice,
if you
antique
like.
dealer.
No, it's
In a very sheepish kind of way.
it's totally fine, Arkaya, but if you would put something in my mouth to snack on, that'd be great.
Okay, she does.
Don't wuss out.
Whoa!
There's no shake. Everyone has their limits, and there's no reason to push yourself beyond
All right,
it.
let's see another athletics check across the board.
Across the board.
Everybody.
Woo! 21.
Okay.
Everybody's got to roll.
Yeah.
Critical!
Everyone's helping. Nice.
Oh, yes!
18.
Okay.
So 21.
14.
All right.
Wow, look at us!
Who would have
God,
thought?
because I'm a -1.
Me too, I'm a
Not
-1 as well.
good. And mediocre. Okay, that was a lot of very good rolls. So you're making progress now.
Nice.
There's still quite a ways to go, but you are now further. You're closer to the further island than you are from the island you came from. At this point, you can sort of see much better the beach line of the island you're coming to, and you can see off in the distance what appear to be some structures that look like they've sort of collapsed.
Oh, interesting.
You can also see a ship that's just anchored off in the distance.
That's good.
We know where we're going.
And Reuven says that this is, she said that you should go to that island because she believed that it was the island that she thinks the Emerald Dragon Resort and Spa is located.
Massage.
Resort and hotel. And appears she may have been right. I'm not sure yet, but either way, there's structures here, and there weren't any structures on the other island.
And there's
Good
a ship.
signs.
All right, with that, you're inspired to continue going. You do have a level of exhaustion at this point.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Everyone has disadvantage on your abilities,
Sweet.
which includes athletics.
Oh, that sucks for a skill challenge.
It's okay. You guys are on the other side of it.
How do we get that to go away? A long rest?
A long rest.
Yeah, we can sleep.
All right. So from here, we'll say that you take a break for a second and have a chat. And Girk says, there's something that we didn't really talk about.
More stopping?
Well, we got through the waves from the last island, and it looks like there's some waves on this coming island. Children, I mean, perhaps we can swim through them. I'm just imagining the raft flipping over when we hit the waves on the next island. What should we do about that?
Well, the children know how to swim.
Yes,
If
but
you're
an undertow is a very dangerous thing.
Well, certainly, of course.
You could take a child on your back. Right back.
Oh, of course, yes, we could ferry the children if we need to.
Very well.
Swim through it.
But that, from a practical stance, we don't have much of an option, do we?
I'm just putting it out there that it's going to be a problem. I don't have any ideas. It's
Better
just-
to be prepared than unprepared.
Could always cut off a barrel or two and hold on to that to go in.
Yes.
Keep you afloat.
Break down the raft.
Well, they're nailed in.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps, putting one under your arm and swimming should be enough.
Should we just put a life vest on them?
Oh yeah, why didn't we do that?
we should
Those
bust
things
out.
are kind of
Pull up the-
alive.
Bag holding has
Yeah.
life vests.
Those
They
are
have
lovely.
life vests.
Smells like that's right.
Dead cats are very
They're in
floaty,
the-
very buoyant.
Oh my
Not
god.
in my experience.
Life vests are made of dead cats.
One of them's not dead!
Oh my god.
Like,
It's
not
been
only am I
surviving
not
on other
dead,
cats.
Oh
Maybe
no,
not.
The alpha
cannibal.
cat has arrived. Roll for initiative.
Yeah, that would be the most alpha cat. Oh my god.
Just writing that down right now.
Yes.
That's the big bad of the campaign.
Can I
Alpha
intimidate the
cat.
water?
I'm not certain we'll be able to do a whole lot while we're in the water as far as disassembling the raft. I think our best bet is to simply
Give it a go.
Yeah.
go for shore or for the boat, wherever. I'm
Honestly.
thinking we would head for the boat because that's most likely where there are people. Right?
Yeah.
So if we start to go over a wave that it's gonna go over, tell the
Just to jump?
ladies, everybody in the raft, be ready to jump.
How far is the boat off the shore? Could we go to the boat without hitting
Oh no,
the-
it's in the distance for sure. You can see it from here, but there's no way you'd be able to paddle your way over there.
Okay.
Oh,
You guys are already pretty tired. It's just,
so we're
it's
heading
way-
for shore.
You're heading for shore, but you
Okay.
can see off in the distance, way down.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
see
Gotcha.
that there's some
Gotcha.
stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, after a long rest, we might be able to walk down there.
Gotcha. I mean, the children know how to float, and if we find ourselves in a situation, we'll just have to make do.
Okay.
That's at least
Yeah.
my opinion.
All right. You push through. You're on the other side of it. You have the wind with you now. Slightly.
Yeah, we
Pulling
got
up the
sail.
sails.
Slightly.
Yeah.
You don't need to make any more checks. There's been a few of them. that's a good enough plan that I won't make you roll for it. You're able to get the kids and like you dive under the wave as it crashes, and you're able to you instruct them
Swim through.
and like maybe have some fun with it to try and get their spirits up. Like, look, watch how fun this is, and you're able to do it and avoid the coral.
Ellie has a lot of fun. I roll for it. Ellie
Nice.
enjoys it a lot, but the older two kids don't like it.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. You make it back to the beach of the other island successfully. Good job.
We did it!
Woo!
Campaign over! Did it! All right!
I use my prestidigitation to drive the children.
You
Oh,
do that,
that's
and they are very appreciative.
noble of you, Lady Simone.
You saved yourselves rather than asking for someone else to rescue you. Are you going to? It's the sun's going down. You can hear the familiar sound of jungle noises, and you hear a roar that sounds somewhat close, a little scarily close. What's the plan? Are you going to try and make a camp here, or try and travel through the night?
I don't think we can travel through the night with a level with exhaustion.
No, we get another level of exhaustion if we don't rest. Shit.
No, I think we should rest.
I think we should.
I'm
Is
really
there?
tired.
Could we move a little bit farther away from where we went before we rest, or is it kind of just
Sure.
like we land here?
You just have less time to prep for camp when the sun goes down.
Time to retcon. We brought food, right?
Yeah,
You
we
have
did.
some food in the.
We
in
definitely
the, in-
did.
Of course,
Okay,
there's plenty of room in
a little bit
the
of water
empty
that
bag
we
of
can-
holding.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we got some food. So
Mhm.
I'm tired.
well, okay. If
Should someone stay and watch?
we should, I will keep watch of course. But we should make camp. We should eat and replenish as much as possible.
Okay.
Travel tomorrow. I will keep watch, and I will wake you if there is any danger.
Thank you. Thanks, driver.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
I'm gonna prestidigitation my coconut milk to make it seem like coconut curry. I feel like I'm eating a nice hot meal.
Ooh, coconut curry. Can you make mine drink?
All right.
Because
Our-
I would make mine taste like horchata.
Arkaya goes.
Also,
Arkaya goes over to the children and gives them her water. And,
Oh.
and just sits down, just kind of rests for a minute. Lord Harold did his part. He helped paddle. He didn't try and kill anyone.
Yep.
A note for you. When you finish this last... In the first battle that you used the sword, you thought you could feel it maybe like vibrating for some reason for a moment.
Ooh.
The second battle that you had, it was warm to the touch.
This is curious. Okay, well, in that case, once everything's kind of settled and we're resting, I'm going to approach Lord Harold with the sword. No, Lord, I did retrieve the sword that you asked me to retrieve. If you will forgive my presumption, I have been putting it to use to defend yourself and the children. I know that it is intended for Torsten when he comes of age, and I don't mean to be infringing on his birthright. But there was a strange occurrence when I was using it. It seems
And
to
he looks at you very intently. Go ahead.
it seems to resonate with a certain energy. There was vibration, there was warmth. Is this some sort of enchanted weapon?
I thought that since you are a soulless object, that it wouldn't have imprinted on you. I assumed stupidly that it wouldn't. It and I am honor bound to allow you to take the sword, moving on in your journeys. However, because you cannot produce an heir, it will return to my family when you die. I hope. So if you are on your deathbed, return the sword to us. Make it your last wish. But from this day forth, you have the ancestral sword of my family.
My lord, this is... I am honored by this gift.
There's no honor in my doing anything. It's not up to me. It's an ancestral sword. These are the rules. I'm simply following the rules. I would not wish it on you. I wanted it for my son. It is, after all, an ancestral sword. And I cannot tell you the disappointment that I have in the world and the gods that you are holding it, but it will not go to my son. It will do nothing for him. Now that it is doing it for you.
Then
I never want to see you, Gyrus, again. Ever.
But, my lord, I am committed to your service.
You are not anymore. You think for yourself now, and I don't know how. If you find yourselves with the dwarven people and return yourself to a way that I can control you like I did before, then return, and you can be in the service and in my family. Otherwise, go and do as you please, but never return to my family unless you come back the way you were. Once we've found ourselves to civilization, I don't want to see you again unless you're back to the way you were. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand,
Very well.
my lord. But what of the children? Without Lady Ingrid or myself, what of the children?
I have the money to hire my own security. You're not the only security we had. And those are my demands, my orders. Enough with you. Goodbye, Gyrus. He goes and lays down next to his kids.
Jairus kind of just plops down in the sand.
Did we hear all that?
I don't think so. Unless...
So this is just Shannon making this face.
Yeah, no, we both are. This is just both of us.
I like to eavesdrop, but
No, meanwhile, we're over in
And
our own
Timmy's
space.
just,
And I'm
like,
like, will you
sipping
check
on
me
his
for
drink,
ticks?
like,
Like, just check
I mean,
me.
halfway through, I was
haven't
gonna be
checked
like,
on
a Kindle.
Can you tell? Is there anything? Is there something back there? There's something back there. There's something. And check my hair. Right here. Something's there. Something.
Alright.
Fine.
So yes, you now have the ancestral sword of... What was your last name?
Veps. The Veps
Yes,
family.
The Veps family ancestral sword.
Cool.
It is now considered a magic weapon.
whoa, magic weapon at level 2!
Is it a +1?
No, it's just
Okay,
simply...
I didn't
counts
think
as-
so. I didn't think so. I was going to say that. This is probably going to unlock later, but
Just.
If there are creatures that have resistance to non-magical weapons, you now break that resistance.
oh my god, you're so kind to the fighter. Oh my god, that's so nice. Yay! I can hurt things.
All right. With that, you guys take your long rest. You lose your level of exhaustion.
Yeah,
You
we
regain any
Good
hit
day.
dice that you might have been missing. Spell slots, etc., etc.
Etc.
Couldn't use any spells.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Yikes.
The third time that's happened.
I know. This isn't the best phone holder, but I use it.
It's not meant.
It's because it's a couple.
Couple.
Turns out.
It's not the best couple either.
No.
All right.
For cans?
The next morning, you go over to the structures.
The structure.
How fun!
You happen upon a few more corpses.
We check them.
One of which is a crewman
Ooh,
A what?
interesting. So you
crewman
just made it
from-
all the way
from
over
our ship,
here.
from your ship.
Oh,
I
thought you were.
Okay.
Oh, like a crew.
What did you think?
Did you think that like a crewman was a type of monster or something? Okay.
What's a crewman?
What is this crewman creature?
Like KRU.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
K-R-U-I-N.
The crew.
Okay, anyway.
she starts wheeze laughing. Just so
At the sight of a corpse.
embarrassed.
All right. It appears that there others were potentially just maybe tourists. Some may have just simply worked here at the resort and hotel. You see footsteps in the beach coming to and from as you get closer and closer to the structures. You hear under Reuven's breath, "Shit."
That's
Looking over at her, she's staring over at the ship.
What up, girl? What?
Shit.
Shit.
I will
What is
insist that we watch our language around the children. What seems to be the
You
issue
just keep
here?
saying shit, even though I don't know what it is. Shit. What? Shit.
Lady Simone,
Shit.
such language is not becoming out of,
Shit.
out of a noble woman's mouth.
Sorry.
Is the mangy fortune.
What does that mean?
It's a ship.
Let's get a good name.
Its captain,
Sounds like a pirate ship.
Harland Hartfoot the Twisting, is its captain. What would be like a local news? You know, like
You could just be a straight intelligence,
I
or
guess.
like history would be the closest
History, yeah.
skill.
the mangy fortune.
Yeah,
Fortune.
history would be the closest skill, I might thought.
Anyone with proficiency in history can roll.
A gentleman
14.
6.
That's a gentleman's 6.
You've heard of the captain, and his name is Harland Hardfoot.
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 His nickname is the Twisting. He's captain of the Mangy Fortune.
I've read about this Harland Hardfoot before, of the Mangy Fortune,
Have you?
in the
And?
storytelling newspaper.
Yeah, I
Yes,
wonder
we don't,
what's
we
up
don't
with
get
it,
that
though.
publication up north.
Well, I
Yes.
can certainly.
Reuben, you've read about it too?
No, I know him.
Personally.
Did you guys like used to date?
Did you?
No,
Oh, no.
not at all.
Is he your dad?
But we certainly worked together.
Is he?
That is the most logical following question to the first one, yeah.
Okay, you need to listen to me.
Okay.
I used to work for him. I used to be a pirate. He is a pirate.
Wait, what?
I will do the talking. Everyone shut up. And you see a couple men walking toward you.
Oh, I love this.
One of them's a half-orc and says, Reuven!
Oh, no.
Look
Oh, this is great.
at your lot. Well, Harlan's gonna be very happy to see all of you. There's about 7 of them, well armed. Look like they know how to fight.
Yeah,
Um,
those are blue.
Reuven looks around and like says like,
Yeah,
Don't.
he kind of like shakes her head.
yeah, like
I'm
don't.
still gonna move myself between them and the kids if I can. Just like,
Sure, that's certainly fine.
Kind of like,
I just stand one
Keep
step
your
forward.
weapons sheathed and keep your hands where we can see them. And follow us. And you walk toward the structures.
Do all of them turn around and start walking?
This is really exciting.
No, they circle you. A couple
Okay.
of them are behind you. A couple of them to the side.
Because if they were all in
And
front of us
this
and turned
massive
around,
half-orc
Gyrus
guys.
would have had a really hard time being like, how are they going to see my hands?
All right, so they escort you over to the structures, which some, like maybe one or two of them are still intact. The rest of them have completely crumbled and been destroyed by the tidal wave.
Oh, these are very powerful pirates.
The structures themselves, you have a high enough. Well, I guess that'd be more of a wisdom. What is your wisdom?
-1.
Okay, that makes sense then.
my dog's
Okay, well done. Yeah, he's intelligent but not wise.
Yeah, these pirates are so strong. Good
Well played.
Thank you.
All right. You come to the structures. You come to the main structure that's still up. You see a lot of dead people around.
Cool.
Well, it was Akaya, right?
Okay.
Arkaya covers one of the youngest child's eyes. Lord Harold covers the next oldest, which is I think the son.
Yes.
Ella, I think, is the 8-year-old.
Tessa is, yeah.
Tessa's the 8-year-old, is the eldest.
She's fine to see dead bodies.
She sees them, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my distance because I'm not allowed.
Lord Harold tells them to everything's okay, just be quiet. Tells the children that. You get to the like I said, the main structures, and a bunch of men are kind of like digging through and looking for, they're plundering essentially this area. Inside the main structure are several pirates, lots of people tied up. You can see a boat. As you were approaching, you saw a small boat coming back and forth from the main ship. It looked like they're putting people onto it. And sitting, or actually, standing kind of like watching his men kind of plunder is this fellow.
Please be handsome. Please be handsome. He's gotta be his pirate. I hope so. I mean, that's that's disappointing.
I give you guys lots of handsome people.
Yeah, we do. You do. That's true. I think he kind of looks like what's his face from the boys a little bit.
Oh yeah, I get that.
With pointy
Carl
ears.
Billy.
Yeah.
Butcher.
Biblical.
Carl.
No one.
All right, so yeah, the butcher, Billy the butcher. All right, Harlan.
That's the actor.
I don't care about the actor.
Back to the situation at hand. Harlan Hartfoot is a half-elf.
Half elves.
Start the conversation that way.
1 point a year, right?
Great.
But just one.
I thought I noticed those ears.
He turns around and says, Reuben,
Ew.
boy, what a surprise. You've seen better days. Last time I saw you, you looked lighter today. Huh? She's missing him.
Mm-hmm.
We get it.
Yeah.
What in the hell, what in the 9 hells are you doing here with this lot? And that's where we're going to stop for this evening.
Ooh.
Well, this is so exciting.
Cliffhanger!
I love the pirate ship.
The mangy fortune.
That's
Yep.
exciting.
Ooh.
I think it's spelled mangy. Is it Mangy?
Yeah,
That's
I
how I
think
spelled
so.
it.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Mangy.
All right. Well done rescuing yourselves from
Yes.
Did we
the
rescue?
island.
We'll see.
We definitely, yes.
You did. You
Good
rescued
job,
yourselves
yeah.
from there.
We moved ourselves from
Going
one
from one island to
threat
another.
threat.
Yeah, but you're
That's what
We're
D&D
playing
you're
D&D.
no you're no longer in a survival scenario when it comes to like food and water and shelter.
Yeah.
You're in a totally different survival scenario.
Yeah.
So-
You can't
Great.
kill
You're asking-
hunger, you can kill
I
pirates.
love
Yeah,
that they
you're
all know
asking-
Reuben. This is exciting.
All right. Good for next Monday,
No, it's book club for me.
Tuesday.
Tuesday works for me. I think so.
Oh.
Hold, please.
All right. Well, we'll end
Always
this
look good.
stream
Yeah,
there, and we'll discuss offline. But thank you all. We'll see you next week, and we'll post last week's session. Hopefully, I'll remember tonight, if not tomorrow morning, so you can see that heated
Yes.
conversation between Lord Harold and Sir Gyrus,
Oh my gosh, I'm so
which
Is it when
spawned
he said, "Yeah, please
the
murder these two.
situation.
Get rid of these twins."
Mhm.
Listen,
All right. Bye, everybody.
we're not that
Bye.
Bye.